Welcome everybody to another episode of Flight Simulator here with Ready for Pushback, and we are going to be flying in southern Italy. We are in the heel of the boot, where we're going to go take a look at two very beautiful towns here in Italy. And we are currently on the eastern side of Italy, one of the closest airports here in the heel of the boot, so for the most part in this video we're just gonna let you take a look at all the scenery. So let's get started here. We're in our Diamond aircraft and we're about ready to take off towards the south. Alright, so here we go. Enjoy the flight, everybody. Okay folks, what we're essentially doing here is flying from east to west during the sunrise to go to the little town of Gallipoli, Italy, which is on the western shore of the heel of the boot. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I believe it's pronounced Gallipoli. It's a pretty little town. So, anyway, enjoy the scenery. Alright folks, we've arrived at our first destination. This is Gallipoli, Italy. Gallipoli. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Now, one thing I've noticed that the flight simulator does is they tend to, if they see a lot of roofs that are really close together or a lot of buildings that are really close together, they end up making the buildings, I guess the computer generates the buildings as one large building. Notice that in a lot of European cities, so something that's not reflected correctly in the simulator, but it's pretty close, as far as the building locations and what have you. Another thing in real life is that little jut of the city right there would have had there's a really old wall that goes around, almost like a fortress wall. It goes around that part of the city there, that little peninsula that sticks out into the water, which you can see it on the 2-dimension, but it doesn't produce it 3-dimensionally. Alright, we're going to step outside the aircraft now and just fly around the drone and take a look. Okay, we're back in the aircraft now, and we're going to fly to the little town of Matino, Italy, which is just east of here. Alright folks, I think we're coming across Matino, Italy. Matino. Alright, we're going to jump out of the aircraft again and go into the drone form. As you can see, the aircraft's down below us. And you can see all these, buildings there. Now, this is the town, I believe, that's just above Matino. I can't remember the name of it. But in any case, Matino's, now we're looking at Matino here. And if you were to look at these in true life, there's just a lot of little individual houses that are so tightly compacted, and businesses and what have you, that the software that makes three-dimensional buildings cannot distinguish between each individual house, so therefore it kind of clumps them together. This is a good example of that. It was in this part of town. We'll speed it up here a little bit. But like I said, overall, it's got the roads laid out correctly and what have you, and it has some of the individual houses correct, for sure. Once again, you see that roof thing prevalent here in this town of Matino. There's a lot more individual houses when you look at the satellite view, but like I said, for some reason the simulator takes those individual houses, if they're so tightly compact, and makes it one large building. So the building representation in this town is not 100% what you'd see in real life. However, as an overall, it's pretty well done. If you were to take a look at the scenery, but there's definitely places that it is incorrect. The buildings are not all this large. There's a lot of individual buildings, but that aside, it's pretty cool and pretty realistic. Okay, here at the end of the video I decided to turn on the lights here after dark at Matino, so you can see the night lighting effects and the twilight here of the last little bit of daylight. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button. Please subscribe to my channel so you get notifications if you want to hit that bell. And hope you enjoyed it. It's simulators have come a long way, and definitely in the last few years, and this is it's pretty incredible that the whole Earth is represented here. Anyway, until my next video, everybody out there fly safe. Have a great day.